Would you like us to come back?
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
You guys heard that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
This right up here, this is the Horn Silver Mine. You can see this is really a big operation, all the way from that big, I don't know if you can see the big black machinery up there at the top. That's the King David shaft, I think that was called. But they had stuff going all the way down here. There's foundations down there. Stuff going on. It's just a huge mining operation. Now, silver was discovered here around 1875 when a couple of prospectors making their way through here found a rock they thought looked kind of interesting. Turned out it had a lot of silver in it. They made a mining claim. A few years later, they sold the claim for $25,000, thinking that they might save themselves in case there wasn't a ton of silver there. Well, people that they sold it to turned it into this and made millions of dollars. I don't remember exactly how much, but millions of dollars. It became huge, the biggest silver mine operating at the time, that was operating around 1875 to 1885. And you can see the big cavern right there that they would have been digging in. Structures all over the place to hold it up. This was really a huge operation up until 1885. In 1885, there was an earthquake. This area is known for seismic activity. There was a great big earthquake around the time that they were changing shifts, so they had miners come up out of the mine. They stopped the next shift from going down into the mine, and while they were waiting to go down, then there was a massive cave-in. Shafts started to collapse way underground. Of course, the mine goes down about 1,600 feet. Apparently the collapse was so big that they could feel it in Milford about 15 miles away. It shattered windows in the town of Milford. It took a little while, but the mine was reopened after that, but it didn't last for too much longer. That's what eventually led to the downfall of Frisco, and over the course of the next several years, it just started to diminish more and more until around 1920, when Frisco just became an empty ghost town. Now, the Horn Silver Mine Company still exists today, and they do still own the mine. They send people out about every year to do research, look into it, see how things are. Maybe one of these days they reopen the mine, maybe not, who knows. So that's why we're not on the mine. It is private property, so we're not going to be exploring there. But super fascinating history, super neat to see.